in a slump. Kinda. Daddy, if you want to continue making raps like you did, remember? You don't remember when you rapped? When you made songs? You download this thing called Rap Chat. You can make songs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next.
Say whatever you want. And then you can, it has this thing where you can pick a title of your song, what it means.
Number 85 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good...
Buy something, it's free. You have to buy like music things, like if there's like a song, really good or something, that like Jada Kiss or something, when they made it, then you gotta buy it. But there's like some other ones that are free. I know there's like a Eminem one, so you can download it. No. Huh?
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jesus
Can you
Aguilar.
help me with my songs?
And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score.
First. To the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability...
Settling in now, Andrew Slugger, having a very
Forcing
year,
to
currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders
low slider.
in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now batting, Andrew Slugger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Anderson.
The 2-2.
Well, you know, he had a good...
Ready once again, Andrew Slugger. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there. One away. So digging in now, number 66. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on the move for second. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Duhar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Stepping up now, Jorge Soler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper up the middle. He's got it. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Aguilar.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a...
Digging in once again, Andrew Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Last breath for the Tigers. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the game.
Has them down to their... Even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ronaldo Lopez earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching it. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Johnny Elbert is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Andrew Slugger having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Next for the Tigers, Andrew Slugger. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Alford has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Anthony Alford. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Alford.
A line shot to third base. Back to avoid the double play. Coming to the plate now, number 23. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Shotgun? Is that EBR?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Down line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ryan Presley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 64. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 64.
Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Racing back to center fielder at the track. Oh, this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now at the plate, Andrew Slugger will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitches.
There's a swing and a drive.
Another
and
one.
Everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt
2 in a row. Dead.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
and everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the game. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Avi Mack gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 71 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Victor Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. This is pulled into right. Lopez is there, one away.
Good hold, no runner.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw.
Striding in, Andrew Slugger. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Leading off the inning, Andrew Slugger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Slugger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Riding into the box, Andrew Slugger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yonny Chirinos earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
They left 18 runners on base.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fight. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Slugger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Slugger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Number 8.
One.
First, Slugger has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Slugger. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Slugger.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Andrew Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Up next for the Rays, number 43. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Set to deliver on 0-2 here.
2.
Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get to. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Balls up.
Number 20 is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Slugger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loved to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Here you go, make the turn.
Up on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score.